And welcome back, everybody, to the Friday night stream. We did a little bit of tweaking this afternoon before starting. I added a couple of more quality of life mods, I would say, through the Nexus mod manager. I already had added the lower landing pad, which I think is basically just required. But I was looking for, I think I was probably looking for some more suits or something like that, pressure suits, and saw a couple of other mods that I've been looking at in the past and thought, well, what the heck. So we will be testing out how those are working. Obviously the game's running, so it's not crashing my game. I'm getting okay frame rate, which is, you know, how it usually is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So what we're going to do tonight, we've got Andreja with us. We're going to go ahead and run the what remains and investigate the Oracle. And in the process, we will be checking out a couple of our new mods we've just installed. So let's go take a look. Nope, no problem. Just passing through. Heading out.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns?
Yeah, I don't care.
I got corns.
As you can see, I switched back to my Starborn Guardian because one of our mods involves that. Now that's a cool picture right there. I just thought so. Something that is missing here .
Hey,
oops.
Be careful not to point that thing at me.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Where is my... oh, there it is. 60 meters away. So that's weird. When you're in the Guardian, it spawns your vehicle 60 meters away. Good grief. All right. So let's take a look inside, shall we? Alright, so what I've added is the furnished Starborn ship. As you can see, it kind of added some, I guess these are command consoles around the bridge. We've got a couple of living areas. Here's like the master. Not really any privacy, but I guess there's not on a regular ship either. Got us a desk that I suppose we could furnish with odds and ends. We got a couple of workbenches. Got a living area. And over here on the other side.
Captain on deck.
Oh, thanks, Doc. On the other side, we've got a couple more workbenches. Got our research lab. Down here is crew quarters with some storage. So there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4 crew members plus the captain. And up here, we have a galley.
How are you?
And the dining area. So this is it's pretty nice. I don't know what this thing is. You can't sit here, so you know. Anyway, it's actually really nice, and the furniture looks like it belongs here. Reading the description of the mod author was saying that Bethesda had actually intended for this ship to have furniture, but for whatever reason at the last minute they decided not to add it. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Buckle up and let's go. Bring into position.
All right, where are we going? I think it's, yeah, it's up here.
And we are now in stable orbit.
All right. There's our next mod.
Set of stars.
Seamless grab jump.
Do not repeat. Not board. This is Sirac on the start oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised.
Docking complete.
Do not repeat. Not.
Now that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Board.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
And the gravity just turned itself off. And once again, my flashlight doesn't really do much. And here's the other mod I added. I had the Praxis UI, and I decided, since I broke down and started using Nexus mods, that I would actually install the one that Praxis was basically designed off of, which is Star UI, which I like much better, because as you can see, you've got much better control of what you're looking at. And in fact, you can, if you're in the if you're at a vendor and you're wanting to get rid of some stuff, you wanted to get rid of, say, all of the say, helmets. Just click helmets. You could just get rid of all of them. I guess you could do that now, but, or rather with the Praxis UI. But anyway, I like this one better. Which is saying nothing negative about Praxis. I like it. It was just based off of this, the Star UI, which I think was much more comprehensive. think this time through I'm going to be much more selective in my junk collection.
I cannot give up.
Thought I might be able to talk to him. Oh well.
Your abilities are
Truly amazing. Oh well, nothing down there. Whoops. Andreja, any words? Any words?
Hold on. You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmented. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end. The great. No. No, it's happening. Sarah, run. I can't stop it. Basira. Basira. What happened?
always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
I see no one, and yet I can feel a presence. But how? I should be the last. Is someone there, or... Ah! My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
Okie dokie. Alright. What did we pick up? Oracle access card. So few of us left, and while I have spent my entire life in devotion to you, I find myself afraid of death. Forgive us our curiosity, our selfishness, our pride. We only wish to truly find you. Mm-hmm. Foolish humans. Nothing else in here. I've already checked her. All right, here we go. Andreja's not talking. Guy is tough.
I cannot. Where have they gone? And once again, we are triumphant. Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe. That's simple. It can't be.
Now she's talking.
Yes, you need me?
No, I guess not.
Back to it then.
Thought you were going to talk to me.
This is Sirac Vetal. Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the vortex phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Crit.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
This is Sirac Vetal. Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our grav drive and jumped the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as vortex phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
That's possible. Not even gonna waste my time. am I going? I hate how the arrows appear and then go away. There it is.
Kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
Well, that was uncalled for. Where'd he go? No goodies over here.
An effort was made to keep this place sustained, without a need for frequent resupply. We need to get past these crates somehow. Did they have anything of value?
Little heel paste. Where'd that guy go? That's all he had? That was weird. So I'm basically inside. I don't need to open that door now, but
The
okay.
mission appears to have outweighed any considerations for privacy.
Sirac vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
He's unforgiving. And I unforgive him. Ooh, legendary. Alright, where are we going now? Did I get him? Can't get in there.
These are such a gift. Though your enemies might disagree.
Yes, they do.
Serpent's brain. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Focus!
that all of them? Nope. Somebody else. Friggin' penumbra. I do not like those penumbras. Chunks Groat. There you are. Oof.
Is that the best you can do?
I guess I went into something I shouldn't have.
This is Sirac Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it's just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Battery, battery, battery. What's inside here? There it is.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work! Damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
This place is crazy huge.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have...
I wonder. Nope. And he was tough. Bum, 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 bum. Who is that? Corin Okasha. Any more goodies down here? I can't see if there are. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, what have we here? Meh. Oh, hello. Ah. Bing bong.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning.
I'm floating. Should I be floating? I don't think I should be.
Station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Can I take a picture of that? Ooh, yeah, can I? But can I get outside? Nope. That's kind of cool.
Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer. Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
It appears?
Iraq. So close to seeing their efforts realized.
40,000 credits. Thank you very much.
All right then.
I'm disappointed that she doesn't have anything extra to say here. You know?
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
How did I miss these? Because I am the locker clearing king. If there is a locker, I will check it.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship, Cora. Pets and starships don't always mix so well.
I think it's
Please. I need
I think it's neat that this is the only planet in this galaxy that actually you can see the atmosphere. And I suppose they're trying to say that's because the they're close to the sun and
Let's head down.
solar wind and all that business. Oh man.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
I hear my
Please,
Grav
we are
79
not a
bouncing
threat.
off
We are
of buildings.
trying to help.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. No signal should have left this system. But the Oracle was lost.
It was deemed necessary at the time. We will reevaluate that decision in light of what has happened. Boris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Jeez, listen to that thing
Counselor,
banging around out there.
with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and
And
I
it
know
finally
that
got tired of
security,
bouncing.
in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action.
For whatever reason, this guy just reminds me of an elf.
We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent,
What's happening again?
hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
Oh, Great Serpent, is that you?
My frame
Is it
rate
your
dropped to
presence
nothing.
I feel. I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me? Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The Scaled Citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
Uh-oh.
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. What do you mean? Despite the sightings, None have heard the word from Anasco in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say?
He didn't say all must serve, but I think that's what I need to say.
Aye, the serpent.
I heard nothing. He said that?
It is no joke. No outsider would know our creed. It is never uttered beyond this city. Truly, you did hear Anasco. You have been chosen.
As far as you know.
People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us.
Now I can't hear them.
This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance. And she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? We, the people of House Varun, are the promised. The Great Serpent has blessed us with knowledge of the future and our place in it. Our service to him guarantees us a place in the new worlds he will create when he returns to enshroud the universe. A greater gift could not be bestowed upon you. Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! I must have your place now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem,
here
Makula?
in Dazra.
The city
These
is in
really are
shambles. The
strange
speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. Soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption.
I guess that's a no then.
There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
And she just happens to be waiting right there.
Herald Inaza. I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Harold.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. There is something about you.
Mm-hmm.
No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back.
Yes, let's get on with
You
it.
will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed? One of the promised?
I will.
Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
This is a profound step for you. Do not worry. You have nothing to fear.
How do you know?
I will await you at the end of the Serpent's path.
So, I did this on purpose, bringing Andreja, because my relationship with her has not moved forward, I guess, to the point where she has told me that she's Varun. Well, where the hell is she? She's wanting to talk to me now.
You must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way.
Okay. What's this? Speaker?
Before House Varun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinang encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent.
They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace.
That looks like a snakehead.
The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. And it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Ouch. 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 Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouch. 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 Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Okay. Get up. Come on. Get up. Phew.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual.
What the? What?
While long since Junan Varun have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify this bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
Huh. I wonder what difference it makes. Whoa. Very hard to see.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew? Your devotion and strength will bring glory to the great serpent and to House Varun. I grant you the title of Harbinger.
Oh.
All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the Grand Shipmourning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the great serpent. All must serve.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay.
This
you
is
could
weird.
have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. That has guided me throughout my years. No matter what it was in the past, Constellation is now my purpose. This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the work they have undertaken. The possibilities it holds. Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective.
Did you perhaps grow up here?
And their parents before them did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon.
I'm part of your family now.
I can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, that's just the same old conversation that you always have, you know, doing the usual stuff. I wish that when she was here, she would have different, you could have different interactions with her. I know there's certain things that she does that are different, but I think those kind of things should probably be pushed aside, I guess. Yeah. Can't get through there. Maddie. You must be Mountain Time?
Greetings, Harbinger. Welcome, Harbinger. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasko Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
Don't get your hopes up too far.
I understand. Until you were one of us,
Pacific
could
time.
not trust you.
By all means, Malibor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malibor. Do go on.
Anasko Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasko wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra.
I chose strength and...
Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion,
what was it?
trapped
Not perseverance.
halfway between our universe and the vortex. Citadel itself
Was it
remains in
obedience?
such a state. Right
Can't
there.
remember. Anyway.
Yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
I am... oh, shoot. Now I've forgotten it. Harbinger. Normally I choose strength and perseverance, and that makes me Vindicator. This time I chose strength and I think obedience? I think that's what it... No, not obedience. It was the other one. Strength and... I don't know what it was. Anyway, but they call me Harbinger now.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery.
Behave yourself. There is already enough trouble in Dazra to go around.
Shut up.
The scale of the disaster is hard to accept.
No shame at all. What you have done goes beyond this grave.
Yes.
Hmm? Hello. Are you going to talk to me? Hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I am trying to talk to you.
Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Harbinger? Well, well. Progress, at last. Then your arrival is even more momentous than I'd believed. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
This seems like the one time to set politics aside.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
I've been here 10 minutes and the council's already annoying.
The council just so happens to represent the three houses under Varun's banner, who are also entrusted with various aspects of running, well, everything. Each of those houses needs to contribute something to the project, so the council is the final stopgap. Were the speaker here, he could bypass all of it with a wave of his hand, but, well, you have already seen the state he's in. Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, That may speed up the process. I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Vetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
You had me at explosive mixture.
Well then, allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And, depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Thank you. You have anything to say?
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, really? That's very nice of you.
Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Thank you.
Of course. We are partners, are we not?
Yes, we are.
I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Oh, thank you. 432 credits. Exactly what I wanted.
What is your scanner review?
Way Shrine of Redemption. Might as well start with House Kadik.
This area is
Azad Dubas. What?
The outsiders will come to accept his embrace, just as you did.
You can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Yes?
So, Ekris has sent our newest harbinger to inquire about Sahima.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Jimal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
Conjunction. Conjunction junction. What's your function?
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice? I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House.
Well, I'll just go get
They're
him back.
being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the Zealots to be so bold.
What do you know about the Zealots?
The Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action. And that's where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima.
I do.
But I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction.
How many of him are there?
This is where matters get complicated. How would you... I'm beginning to see why the Great Serpent chose you. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. On my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit.
This is really annoying.
As long as no physical harm comes to them.
Understood.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
See, do I have any magical convincing stuff? I have one Hippolyta.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? And you are?
the heretic turned promised. I was wondering when our paths would cross. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
Think about it.
I'm sorry. Did you say zealots? Why would I know anything about such extremists? Absolutely ridiculous. Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Do you now?
Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me. I do have a natural talent. It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized. I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean the hours I put in are any less. Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. Too much documentation, if you ask me. But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place. I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know. You have no idea. I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being. I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability. I was wondering when your own agenda would come into play.
I already told you about this.
I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me. As much as I'd like to help you, I don't think so. I suppose that's a possibility. I suppose you have a point. All right, I'll let you in on their location. But remember, you're the only one that knows. If word spreads, I'll know exactly who's to blame. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon.
It's not going to matter if the word spreads, because there's not going to be anybody left.
Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned. It better.
What a douchebag. And I think in one of my playthroughs, talking to Jimal, I think she may have said something about why they were working with Zealots, or why they originally started working with Zealots.
You must have gotten the location. Fascinating. I'd be interested in how you came to know about these stations, but that's a conversation for another time.
This is the same
If my intel is
model
correct, you
/
can find Shadow Station
voice
Epsilon
actress
in the Badlands.
that's
North of
used
Dosra.
for the
I can
bad
send
guy
you the
in the
coordinates.
Ryujin thing too.
The sooner the better.
The
We will
same
do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the
vocal
others back safely.
affectations.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. Good. Serpent willing, your timing will line up. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly.
All right,
Now,
stop talking
Jamal
to me.
wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Harbinger, a word before you go. Tell me, Harbinger, what do you know about the Zealots? An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots? I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
That sounds like an incredibly foolish plan.
Yes, I'll get to that momentarily. As a member, I can say it certainly is not. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots, but the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between
There
the
we
noble
go.
houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
So that's why she's doing it.
There are several members who are sympathetic toward them or their cause. Some see beyond their extremist veneer and believe they're just misguided. A very small few may believe Jandar truly was the rightful heir, but none would ever admit it. I'm certain it's a case that members of the other houses feel the same. House Kadik is just the only one who's been exposed for it. Razma would believe they want to reintegrate or even re-establish House Malene, and she's a fool for it. The Zealots want nothing but the means to carry out their war. Credits, weapons, and ships. And these very supplies would be used to harm not only your people, but our own as well. House Kadik would be condemned should anyone outside our house find out. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk. And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether. Exposing this information to the Council would condemn not only Razma, but House Kadik along with her. I've no wish to tarnish our house or ruin my sister. I simply want to show her the error of her ways.
Mm-hmm.
How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
An extreme sacrifice for the sake of your house.
Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the Zealots will take if House Kadik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the Zealots. Once Rasma no longer sees the Zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow. What we need is Sahima's research, which she has with her. You just need to bring it back. Think about it if you must. But if you care about your people, you'll come to the same conclusion as I have. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name. I trust you'll make the right decision. Until then, I'll see you at the negotiations.
Yeah, I don't like this interaction at all. I've played it both ways. I played it once where I didn't kill the hostages, and I played it once where I did. The only difference is that Andreja ran off and left me and got pissed off, and that's pretty much it. And then, of course, Rasma did get angry and everything and say, oh, this ends our relationship, blah, blah, blah. But after that, I mean, there was no difference. And I'm going to take a short break here, refill my beverage.
Things here seem dire indeed.
And we will be right back in a couple of minutes. Don't go no place. Alright, we are back. And looks like our vehicle kind of landed in the middle of everything here. Oh, don't hit the ship.
Do you see anything useful?
I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. There it is. You know, the problem with this weapon is that it's a 1-inch punch, which means rounds fire in a shotgun-like spread. And that screws up the whole assassin's part of this thing. Getting a decent shot is almost impossible.
Good one.
Screw it.
I
guess I got it. Is that Andreja with a... Holy smokes. I can't see nothing.
bring it.
I am just too far away for this thing to do any good. With this,
You're not walking out of here. Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Cowards. Now I got a hard target, so now I got a decent sniper weapon. I always come in here. I don't know why I always come in here, because there's nothing in there. Hard target is your personal favorite? I do like the higher end ones. They certainly do. They put people to sleep. And I can't believe I hit those guys. Let's see what that Star Lash did.
For the scavengers.
If only I could open that door, I could save myself so much trouble. Ah, Andreja.
Yes. You die today.
Oh my gosh.
Give up already.
How is he shooting me and I can't get to him?
You cannot beat me.
Whoops. A little bit too close there, wasn't I?
Give up already.
Oops.
Bring it.
Freaking door's not even open.
You will suffer.
Are you prepared to die?
Fucker. Who saves empty toilet paper rolls?
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Meant to do that. Yeah, I don't know where she got that penumbra. She just picked it up somewhere. I've noticed a lot of companions doing that recently. They'll change up their weapons. And I think that happened after I installed Watchtower. That's when I noticed it the first time, but I don't think it was the Watchtower that caused it. That was just a coincidence. A coinky-dink, as it were. Take that, jerk. Ooh, what have we here? A sentimental wafer. Some contraband. And I'm overburdened again. What the hell? Suddenly, this inflictor is not good enough. I didn't want that helmet. Office space. No, I didn't give Andreja the penumbra. She just picked it up off somebody, I guess. Where's that other Starlash I just picked up? They're both the same. Son of a bitch. I paid 100,000 credits for this damn thing. And there's the same damage. Pulled off a dead... Damn it, Andreja. Sneaky. Damn it, would you stop shooting that thing?
I will never grow tired of seeing that.
The shrouding is upon me.
If you're here to help, that zealot had a key. You have to get me out of here. Who are you?
I am the Harbinger.
Serpent's Grace, I knew it. I knew she wouldn't just leave us here to rot. It's more than just me. There are others. The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure.
The Zealots were wise in their tactics. Up until now.
So my theory is correct. Or I should say, the High Council now believes my theory, the better theory, is correct. I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course. This is what it would take for Razma to send someone after me. Negotiations? Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten. I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik. So the motivations are clear. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Razma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right. Yes, step 1 is freeing the others. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate Anasco's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here. Granted, I could probably make it work if I had to. Right. Focus. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first, and the Zealots down there are different. The Zealots you'll encounter beyond here are altered somehow. To be made thus would be to show them the Great Serpent's mercy. Good. Those skills will prove useful then. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside. I'm more than capable of handling myself. Besides, the Zealots think they need me, so my life isn't in danger. If I'm not out there when you free the hostages, just come back for me.
Huh.
And a well-thought-out one at that. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships. You sure will.
What do I have? These are the two most powerful weapons I have. I guess I could use that on a... I'm concerned about the redeemed. I mean, I'm not that concerned, but the Inflictor doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Stuck. Stuck. If I can't kill this guy, he's gonna kill me.
You cannot.
Can't believe that. 5 shots. Every one of them missed him. Are you okay?
Just again.
Wrong button.
Finally
Fuck's sake.
Who are you?
You aren't a zealot. Who are you?
The Great Serpent is merciful. And Tahima? Did you find her yet? I wish it were that easy. The Zealots separated us. Our brethren are still out there. Please, I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with the Zealots and rescue the others so we may all escape safely. We'll be ready.
And they're friggin' redeemed. Friggin' useless.
You can't hope to win.
These guys are tough.
I will have your head! I cannot wait.
Good lord.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind. I am more than willing to help you carry anything that has use, or is of considerable value.
Great serpent say, the great serpent has heard me. Thank you.
Get out of here, dude. Oh, that's the elevator. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is this? Thank the serpent. I thought I was done for.
Man, get the heck out of here.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life.
Really? This is the time to talk about
You
this?
agreed with me that true purpose can be a driving force in life. I found that comforting. But something has been nagging at me since. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary. That there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it. Thank you. I have always believed, no, hoped, that is true. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet, I find myself increasingly compelled to do so. To make sense of myself. Perhaps now is a good time to start then. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence. It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning. And yet here we are. I find we work better together. Being a part of Constellation, traveling with you.
She makes
I have been
comments
questioning a great many things.
that make you think, oh,
What
she
I
knows
am
more than
trying
she's
to
letting
say
on.
is that I now
But she
wonder
never really
whether it has
says
been the right
anything.
decision to
Not yet,
distance
anyway.
myself from others. I appreciate that more than you know.
All right, where are we going? What are we doing? Is this everybody?
I can't wait to see Dasra again.
You did it. You got everyone out. You did it. It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
Now, it's time for you to head back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place. Don't worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts. Now go.
These members of your house have suffered. I can respect your decision.
By the serpent, you did it.
By the serpent. Ah. I am way overburdened.
I appreciate you taking the wheel. Bold of the Zealots to take over such a significant location.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news. Good. Now it's my turn to watch Mihail squirm.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is. You think I care about Anasko Varun, son of a traitor? Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now.
Ha!
You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
Are you sure?
You'll launch that virus, and I guarantee blood will spill. What's there to reconsider? No, but it's the death they know is possible. Besides, you think I'd turn my back on the insults thrown here today?
You mean, do we think you'd throw away your life? And the lives of everyone at Shadow Station Epsilon over your pride, Mihail? No. I, for one, don't think you will. And you can't deny our partnerships have been beneficial for us both.
As much as our people may disagree, Jandar would see you sacrifice your life in direct service to the Great Serpent. Both would have you die, cleansing the accursed, and turning those who may listen to his shadow. You know this to be true, Mihail. A true promised lives only to serve. And your death today would serve nothing.
Blessed sister, you speak truth. I have been blinded by pride, but your words have guided me back to the path. All right. I won't deny my brethren the death they deserve. But I won't forget this either. Don't think this won't change anything, Razma.
Things have already changed, Mihail. From the moment you kidnapped House members. These negotiations are over. Now leave us.
I can't believe the Zealots listened to you.
They didn't listen to me. I'm just going to sit here and watch how long these idiots take to get out of here.
Through today. House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe you my life.
Sahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you. Oh, I am. Very. I just don't think the High Council is ready for the series of I told you so's that I would surely inundate them with. Plus, I think I'll wait until after they've proven out my theories to approach them on that topic. I'm going to head back home now to check on the others, but maybe come find me later? Great. You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance. And one day it will. But until then, they're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret. Our relationship with the Zealots has always proven beneficial, especially when it comes to our work at the Ministry of Conjunction. The only reason they gained any semblance of power was due to the gross miscalculations of Anasco and his research team. Exposing this information to the High Council will only diminish House Kadik's power. The Zealots are an effective tool when needed. They're a source of information, a window into your world, and yes, at times, a blunt instrument. Zealots are extremists, but our goals are the same. Spread the word of the Serpent and await the shrouding to be embraced. A solid alliance would involve concessions, but more than likely, it would quell their misguided crusade.
No, it wouldn't.
Good. The others involved know better than to speak of this. You seem to be understanding our society quite well. Now, I have much to do, and so do you. Ekris and the High Council will be expecting you.
You've served House Kadik well today.
I'm gonna get back to the ship. I don't think I have enough cargo space for all this junk I'm carrying. I've got 3 of these? How did I get 3 of these? No. It's in position 3. Okay. Oh man. It's hardly got any damage at all. Holy smokes. Surely there is one thing more I can get in there. Nope. Lighten my load a little bit. I gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of that contraband.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
Good to know, Doc. Good to know. Ah, come on. Doggone it. Ooh. All right, we got all that junk out of our pockets. Another reason why I don't really use the Guardian that often. I don't know why I keep coming this way. I keep thinking there's an elevator there. And I can't get to it.
I need to get it together.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yes?
Boy, that thing went up in a hurry.
You do not understand. I saw a Nasco, took measure of his burdens.
You were hallucinating.
Is a dream, nothing more.
Not a dream. A message from the great serpent himself.
With all due respect to your craft, dear sister, now is not the time for incense and ash leaves. Or do you not see the depth of the crater before you?
On the contrary, brother. I see it for what it truly is. And if we ignore this vision, Anasco will be lost to us forever.
Enough with the proselytizing. The Harbinger has returned. Ah, were you able to find Sahima? Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the morning device. If only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city. This leaves houses Dulkef and Vathol.
Politics can wait. Every moment we delay, Anasco descends further into the void.
Aye.
For the last time, faith will not remove the barrier. Science will.
It is the hubris of science that failed you in this moment. We reached out to the great serpent. This is his reply.
You claim he has forsaken
Seems
us?
like he smacked you down pretty
I do
good.
no such thing. The great serpent's reply is not an answer, but a question. Are we worthy of his grace? Until that is proven, your works will not succeed.
It sounds like you agree with me.
And yet, only one is the foundation for the other. But the
Yep,
proof
the
is not
cave.
in our words. It is in the vision. Anasco's presence still persists in this world. And he seeks our aid.
Fine. I feel like I've lived this argument 1,000 times, and the only way to move past it is to concede to its nonsense. Harbinger, speak to my sister. Agree to her fool's errand, so that we may continue the work of saving this city.
Oh my god, another useless piece of garbage weapon.
Time is short, Harbinger.
I have seen visions of Anasco, searching for one bold enough to enter the heart of the vortex. And now that you are here, I know your arrival was no accident, but rather providence. The Great Serpent has guided you here. From the moment you found the Oracle to the words I speak to you now. Well put. The Great Serpent's works are imperceptible, even to heralds like myself. But rest assured, all will be revealed when you journey north.
Difficulty
At the edge of the crater,
easy for the
you will
cave.
find a
I may
cave
do that.
carved by the anomaly. There, you will make contact with Anasco Varun. It is as the Great Serpent foretold. In my visions, I witnessed two futures. In the first, you breached the scaled citadel, but found Anasco had sunk too far into the void, and in time, all of Dazra was consumed along with him.
Nothing of value was lost.
The anomaly spread, absorbing all in its path. The crater you see now is nothing compared to the destruction looming ahead. Indeed, but there is another path. In the second future, I saw you make contact with Anasco, entering a cave through a formless wall. At its terminus was a gate, a path into the realm where our speaker resides. You stepped into this void, and in that moment, something changed. The false future, rewritten.
Roughly speaking, it could be that entering the vortex directly would allow you to speak with him. And while my readings do not show any anomalous activity, I admit there's a lot of interference. Still, that only emphasizes the potential danger involved here. I cannot approve of such an excursion on the minute chance Anasco is present. I am no heretic, but to risk so much on a vision, it is a leap of faith I cannot condone. I will not stand in your way, however, as Inaza has stood in ours.
You may not realize it now, dear brother, but our goals are one and the same. Then you must embark to the northern edge of the crater. You will find an entrance there, one that has no form. Step through it, find Anasco, and complete the vision. Only then will his voice be heard.
Alright, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do...
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
I'm going to see if I can upgrade one of these star lashes. Let's see, is the weapons bench here? No. Still learning my way around the new...
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
I need adhesive. Damn it. And sealant. All the stuff that I chose not to pick up because it would weigh me down. I need it all. Adhesive and ytterbium. another thing I want to do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
The stock versions are never quite what you want, are they?
It doesn't do anything. I need to I need to trade this for one of my regulars. Where am I? That means we gotta get off the planet.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
Ship's ready. Hit the stars. Hit the stars.
I'll be back.
And we're back where we belong.
Ooh, when did I get a skill point? Venus is the doctor who comes with that Tiger ship building overhaul mod.
Woo! I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
I think they included her in the they included her in the mod to go with that that big ship that had the medical bay in it.
We get the occasional drunk and disorderly,
May I
but
be of
that's
service?
about it.
Certainly.
Oh crap. I don't think there's anything here that I really want to keep. I could give that to Andreja. Yeah, let's sell them all. Huh. He didn't have many credits. Okay, gotta switch ships.
I can't place them. Need some work done? We'll do our best. Okay, no problem.
That'll be too big to land. That'll be too big to land. That'll definitely be too big to land. I need something with some cargo capacity. Eh. What does that say? 48? 40 meters. Huh. The hyena's 36 meters. I think this one is a problem just because the landing gear is so spread out. Yeah, screw it. Let's see what happens. Gotta wait a while. So we'll restock his cache so I can get rid of all this junk. And I'd rather just sit here for a couple of minutes waiting than get in my ship, go to Venus, wait on Venus for an hour, come back here, dock again. Yeah. There's actually a mod to speed this up. I'm not one of those that has hundreds of mods installed. I mean, I know some guys who've got like 450 mods. And I know most of them are just little text files that make changes here and there, but
How may the trade authority you won't find a better offer on the station.
still, it's an awful lot of mods. He doesn't have any credits. What's going on? Yeah, I did see the one to make resources weightless. I did wait 48 hours. That's usually all it takes. Unless one of my new mods has messed that up. That's the issue with all those mods. The more you put in there, the more opportunity there is for things to conflict and break other things. That's why I only do 1 or 2 at a time. Play for a while, see if that works. Maybe a week or 2 later, I might add another one if something catches my eye.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
What are you doing over there, Marcel?
Good to see you. You won't find a better offer on the station.
Finally. All right. I don't want to sell these because I might need them in... I'll sell these. Might need them in crafting. Why do I have 2 different digipicks? I'm rich enough to just buy them, though. That's true. Okay. I do think I want to sort of get into the shipbuilder with these
Ships detached. We're clear.
big ships and kind of clean them up a little bit. Like that docking thing is a little weird. Got a couple of AA-15s in the basement at the lodge.
Fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Make them reasonable. Yeah. They're a little bit unreasonable right now in their size. Let's see. This one's got the large magazine, and it's got the reflex sight that I want. I'll take that one. All right, replace that with the suppressor. powered. You know, I don't know that armor-piercing rounds would make that much difference. And it's already quality level 6, so this may be it for us. No. If we make it fully automatic, it knocks our damage way down. So I guess I can do without the stealth lasers for now. Let's see. No, all of it. You can drop that off over here in the...
Listen, I know you didn't have to tell... everything about the artifacts. We won't let this knowledge go to waste.
She's speaking to me with her mind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of hold on to that for special needs. Don't really know that I'm going to use that much. I do not like those things. And they don't seem to do a lot of damage, even though they have massive damage. All right, let's get back to Varun Kai. Let's see what this does to the landing pad there. This monstrous ship of ours. Yeah, well, at least my... Let's take a look.
Fine day for a drive, is it not?
It actually fits. A tight fit. But it's a fit. Now I remember the elevator's through here.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again.
Oh yeah, I need adhesive. I think I did have some adhesive in that storage box in the basement. I think that let me do what I needed to do.
You cannot win my trust so easily.
Who are you talking to? I'm not trying to win nobody's trust. Ooh. Where did I... Number 5, okay. No, I did not change to easy. Maybe I should.
I believe we are not alone.
But as you can see, what was I saying? As you can see, the AA-15 makes it easy. Although there's a whole bunch of those vortex horrors in there, aren't there? And the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to get that speaker's judgment.
You have made a great mistake.
Oh, for crying out loud. Who's doing that? Andreja, you're killing me.
Give up already.
it taking so many shots to kill this guy?
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
I was getting double teamed by those penumbras. The hell is this thing doing here? You know what? Screw it. Just ready to get through here. I will pick you up later.
I speak into this void, and it answers with silence.
Yo.
Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
You're having PTSD right now.
You understand me? Hear my voice? But I do not know you, even if you are promised. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will? Yes, he works through you and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Yikes. Now what? Oh, for crying out loud. It's doing nothing. No wonder it was doing nothing. It was hitting the wrong thing. Oh my god, I can't freaking reload. Bastards. Alright, which freaking way out of here? out of here. Jeez, oh Pete. And this is on easy. Will you stop shooting that thing? You're gonna kill us all. Oh my god, freaking reload. Stop! I'm gonna take that thing away from her. Oh my gosh, just go. You think that was easier? I don't know. I don't think it was. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Who? What?
What? Hi.
Oh, not me.
Then, in the year 2240, House Varun.
I'm curious, and I might try it if I get another Star Lash. I might try.
Whatever you may think of this place, there is no question of the influence that Jinan Barun had here.
I might try upgrading and then making it full auto to see what that would do.
an honor it was to aid you on your path to become one of the promised. You return. What news do you have of Anasco?
He's lost his freaking mind.
Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction? Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world.
It's because he's connected to
and
me.
You believe the Harbinger is this anchor?
Yes. There are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith.
Assuming
I do not know what
you're
lies
correct.
ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
All right. So, think of what she just said. My visions go no further than here. So remember that, because when we finish up and we wake up in that empty house, she suddenly says that she knows that Anasco was wanting us to do the Serpent's Crusade. I don't like that. That's a lie. And there's no way out of it. Died 4 times in the pinnacle. The that was a beating, and the reason I took such a beating was because of Anasco's the speaker's judgment. He was blasting me with that thing. All right, so where are we? What are we doing? We still got to help both of these houses. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call that an evening right there, because I am not physically capable after that cave of continuing tonight. But we will pick this up tomorrow, and maybe I'll start a little bit earlier. So let's see, if I start at say 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. That way we can maybe do a 6-hour stream tomorrow evening. All right, so until tomorrow evening, if you enjoyed what you saw here this evening and you'd like to see some more, then please, by all means, like, subscribe, follow, all that nice business. I'm over on X. You can find me there. You can follow me there as well. And I will post updates on when I am going live again. And sometimes I post clips from the videos themselves. What was I going to say? I still haven't, I guess, connected enough with Andreja that she's gotten to the point where she's told me that she's a Varun spy. See ya, Maddie. Make your way. So maybe tomorrow we'll pick that up as well. All right. So until tomorrow, later, nerds.